Mikel Arteta handed the trophy to Pep Guardiola, possibly as a parting gift, kind of, so to speak, because Mikel Arteta would not let Pep Guardiola take the Premier League. You get my point. Now, here's the thing: when I saw this lineup on Sunday, I think about 2 hours before the game, when I saw the lineup, I was really vexed. I was really vexed. I was vexed to the point that I was like, "What is wrong with Mikel Arteta?" I never knew that Eze was injured. You get the point. Now, I saw this lineup. I was like, "What's Arteta doing?" Starting Kepa, I don't have a problem with that. Starting Kepa, I don't have a problem with that because I know Arteta is this guy that if he's loyal to you, you want to maintain that status. Excuse me. If he's loyal to you, you want to maintain that status. You want to maintain it to the latter. I was not expecting Mikel Arteta to start David Raya. If you check my post before that game, you will see my choice pick for the goalkeeper has always been Kepa. Now, not seeing Eze on the lineup, I was really vexed. But it's justified because Eze news broke after the game. I think news broke yesterday that Eze was injured and it's going to be out for about 4 to 6 weeks. This is my point why I said Arteta handed the trophy to Pep Guardiola. Why leave Piero Nkapie in the game throughout till that point where he substituted Piero Nkapie? Piero Nkapie took an early yellow card and he was playing against Semenyo and Bernardo Silva as they were interchanging the roles. And this guy was already on a yellow card. Piero Nkapie is a hard tackler, as we all know. Now, what stopped Mikel Arteta from pulling out Piero Nkapie at halftime, or even before the halftime? What stopped him from doing that? Now, Saka was also lost in the game. What stopped him from pulling out Saka at the halftime? He has done it before. He has done it before. He has substituted a player even before the halftime. He's brought in Christian Mosquera for one player that had a yellow card. I can't really recall which game was that. What stopped him from pulling out Piero Nkapie? What stopped him from pulling out Bukayo Saka and bring in Noni Madueke? If you want to protect Saka, what stopped you from pulling out either Vitor Gyökeres at halftime or Kai Havertz at halftime? They pushed Bukayo Saka to the number 10 role since it was nowhere to be found. So he should have pulled out Victor Gyökeres, push Kai Havertz forward, bring in Bukayo Saka to the middle, and bring on Noni Madueke. That game will have changed. At 0-0, Arsenal had that game locked. It's not an excuse. I'm not giving excuses, but this is how Mikel Arteta gave this trophy to Pep Guardiola. I was having a discussion with someone before the game, I think on Saturday or on Friday, and the guy was like, "Don't you think Mikel Arteta will want to leave this trophy for Pep Guardiola, saying that he's already out of the Champions League, and I don't see Pep Guardiola overtaking Arteta in the race for the Premier League, and no one is sure of the FA Cup, and Pep Guardiola might be leaving Man City at the end of this season. Don't you think Mikel Arteta will want to leave this trophy for Pep Guardiola?" Well, like, no. He shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing that. We have to win it all. You understand? We have to win it all. So this EFL title was lost by Mikel Arteta by stubbornness and all that you can think of. If he had made these two substitutions, take off Piero Nkapie, bring on Ricardo Calafiori, take off Bukayo Saka, or vis-a-vis take off Victor Gyökeres, bring on Noni Madueke, this game would have been won by Arsenal. Worst case scenario, it would have been a 1-1, and we'll have the extra time and anything goes, a penalty shootout, as the case may be. But it's what it is. Arteta gave the trophy to Pep Guardiola, maybe as a form of settlement to say, boss, you've done well, you are leaving. Let me not take everything away from you. So you have this as a parting gift. But I see the game plan here, the focus has shifted to the Premier League. You see this number of players that are pulled out from the international duty because of an injury or the other. William Saliba, Gabriel Megales, Julian Timber, Martin Odegaard, even Kai Havertz and Leandro Trossard, they've all pulled out from the international call-up, and this will give them a breather, a space to rest until the Bournemouth game. So in the Bournemouth game, I see them taking all 3 points and progressing and extending their lead, saying that Chelsea will be hosting Manchester City. So all the Chelsea fans, this is now left for you. So that you win it or you lose it, anyone you want. You understand? Anyone you want. Since you want Man City to win the EPL. So this is a way of supporting Manchester City. So Manchester City, please have the 3 points so you can close the gap on Arsenal and reduce it to 6 points if possible. And you find yourself in the ninth position because Brentford, Fulham, Everton are coming for your sixth position. So Chelsea, you have the choice. It's either you beat Manchester City and maintain your sixth position, or you lose to Manchester City so that Manchester City can overtake Arsenal and go to ninth position. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.